Hello, all my beautiful neighbors. Welcome to Brit's Block. I am Brit. As you come in, please like the video. Helps me to get in the algorithm. Y'all, please like the video. Just take the moment. If you're looking at it or if you're listening to it or whatever the case you come by, please just like the video. And if you have not hit the little subscribe button over there, go on subscribe, baby, and tell your neighbors, family, and friends to come on over to Brit's Block and find out what's going on. And if you have not, but I ain't gonna say if not, make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be informed. And if you would like to be a blessing to my channel, you can through super chats, super thanks, cash app. That's on $ on Brit's Block. Again, cash app $ on Brit's Block. You can Zelle. I just have to give you the information, and become a member. So y'all know those are announcements, and just govern yourself accordingly. So that's it. But anyway, grand rising to everybody. It is 6 something and I'm up already. My mind just started working before I got up good. So grand rising to everybody. I hope everybody had a great night and is safe. If you went out last night, you got home safely and everything. But y'all, we have been hearing a lot about destiny, and I know we've all, heard about the Irvin Bell article and just the court papers and everything. But I just want to give my opinion on destiny. And I'm going to get out of here. Get out your way for today. But, I look at destiny as, we already know that she's a narcissistic person because she is just like Hotel. And if you listen to her stories, it's just a carbon copy of what Melanie is going through. 7 days on, 7 days off. No different. But the difference in this case with them, besides, Martell's a narc too, is that this is a generational curse. Because you've heard Destiny say before that, and I can't say it for certain, so this is alleged and in Destiny's opinion. Because it ain't even my opinion, because Destiny once said it, so it's alleged, a legend in her opinion, that her mama was not there. She said the other week on the show that her dad had to come from Detroit to get her out of the system. And, he took her back home and he sat her down and had to talk to her, say, look, we got to get this together. This little attitude you got, all this kind of stuff. We're going to have to come together with this because I tried to save you. I ain't going to say try. I saved you because I love you. And she always say about how she had such a good father. So if you got a good daddy, why won't you allow LeBarrett to be a good daddy to Law? See, women kill me. And in the incident, when a man leave, because they was even trying to say that with comparing this with Trish and Whoop Whoop, they was trying to say, you left the family. No, when a man leave, they leave you. Now, it depends on how they continue to treat their kids after the fact, but they left you for whatever ungodly reason, for sake of reason that they had to leave. Because with LeBarrett leaving, that baby was 3 months, 3 weeks old. Most men don't leave at that point in life because, especially having a new son and a new baby, they there for it. They finna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. But it wasn't something clean in the buttermilk. Something wasn't clean in the buttermilk. So he decided to leave. But even when he left, he still continued to take care of this little boy. This is my son, until I find out the real, I'm going to take care of him. And he has. But the Destiny being that person that she is, feel like she got to have the stronghold. That big D energy that she has is going to destroy her. Because she feel like I got big D energy and the world moves and revolves around me. Y'all the Atlas, I'm the world, and you move around me. You revolve around me. Don't do nothing else other than what I tell you to do. So she don't realize that you are causing hurt and harm to this little boy. Because instead of you letting this man have his son, You want to hold off, and then first thing she'll say is, he didn't even come and he couldn't get him this time. He didn't even come and get him. Which is a lie. Because we already know that she gonna tell a lie. She gonna spin it to make it look like, it was him, not her. Shout out to T from TV the other day. She was reading the court case, and I love T from TV because she give a court case real fast, in and out. I can understand. I'm moving on. Appreciate you, T. But she was just saying how he was supposed to be dropped off, and she was saying how she don't have anybody to come, with her because she's so afraid of, for her life, fear for her life. How you gonna feel for your life 3 or 4, 5 years later? You should have been afraid of your life. But this baby ain't did nothing to her recently. And she ain't got nobody to bring him. But yet still at the end of her video, she played Destin was on live with that Madonna, whatever little stuff she got that she did on TikTok, which she could have did that in 5 minutes. You hear somebody in the background playing with Law. They can talk. Most likely she probably could have drove. But I don't get the point to where if y'all have a drop-off in exchange of him at the police department, why you can't go in and get there like 5 minutes early and go in there and ask police, hey, my baby dad finna come and drop we finna exchange my son, and I feel for my life. Can you go out there and get him and change him out? When he get here, I call in there or something and you come out here and help me. There are 1,000 reasons that you can avoid the situation that she's going through right now. Because I know you got to have friends. What about Stormy? What about Tisha? Marceau, let one of the men take him over there. You got friends. You on a TV show. Well, no, I can't say they friends, Lord. I'm sorry, Jesus. No. But you got people that you know. Put it like that. And say your daddy can't do it because he got underlying health issues. But it's only a 5 or 10 minute drop off. I don't get it. Why you trying to hold this man from his son, but yet still you know what it is to have a good father. You say how good your daddy was to you, so why won't you allow your son to have that same experience? Because at the end of the day, you going to look just like your mama. Your mama wasn't nothing to you, and you ain't going to be nothing to Law in a minute. His daddy going to be the best person that he ever had in his life because he out here to save him. You don't care. And listen to that live, y'all. I try not to talk about little people children. I try not to. But that little boy put me in the mind of Martell little boy. Miles Morales, Superman, Knox, Maverick. Because the whole time while you on live doing something, they just constantly doing something. And it's always like that. And you can't tell them to stop doing that, because when you do, that just sit them around. They be like, I'm finna be worse now because you told me to be quiet. I don't even want to listen to you. Because while you on there, you should be teaching him how to be a young man and how to do good and have manners and not say the stuff that he be saying to you online sometimes. But you too busy trying to hate somebody that you don't want. Or don't want you. Let somebody tell me that you don't want me, okay. That you giving that person too much time and energy of yourself trying to destroy them. That energy, the energy that you wasting on them, you could be using something else positive. I'm not giving away my good energy, my positive energy. I'm not finna dumb myself down for nobody that don't want me. And then I can't understand is, if you blank wrong, one time if you take too many deep breaths in 1 minute, LeBerry is taking you to court. I wouldn't do nothing wrong around this man that caused him to have to take me to court. And in my opinion too, I really think if she think like you don't have the man locked up last month, same thing, DV. Same thing the man got. And when it happened in January. Sidebar. Another reason why I feel as though Destiny has this problem with LeBerry is that because LeBerry and Melanie are friends. That's it. That's all. They friends. The kids have, parties, birthday parties. They invite each other to the parties. She'll go to the Barrett restaurant and eat. You can go eat where you want to. But the fact of the matter is that because LeBarrett has that contact and can talk to Melody what she want to be able to do, she's mad about that. But what's the difference at the end of the day? Because you are friends with Martell. You spend time with Martell. You spend time, you go to Martell's house with his baby mama over there. And that's her enemy. So how do you have a problem with LeBarrett and Melanie letting the kids have parties and they come together or going by the restaurant and they that's all they doing? That's it, that's all. He don't want her, she don't want him. But then yet still you mad. That's one of the other reasons that you mad, because he has that connection to Melody that you can't have and will never have as long as you breathing on this side of the throat. So now you mad because, hey, she got what I can't have. That's time, to spend with Melody. Because she loved Melody so much. Oh, and one more thing. Since she want to say that she was groomed by them, if I was LeBarrett, I would skip right on down to that court. And I tell them, look, my ex-wife said that this couple right here was grooming her. And they're no longer together, but she is friends, cut buddies, butt buddies, and everything else with the ex-husband of this lady. I don't want him around my son since they've been groomed, since he groomed her. So if that's what you're doing this grooming season over here, I don't want my child around him. So voila, bam, boom, there you go. Because I sure skipped down there with evidence because it's on TV. You dummy. Anyway, y'all, back to my regular schedule program. I don't get it. You want to be a carbon copy of a woman that don't fool with you, don't want to have nothing to do with you, being still. I want to be like you so much. I'm gonna have my life plastered and centered around you. So, in my opinion, you're gonna have this man locked up, most likely to try not to have to pay him that $18,000 you owe him. Baby, even if he locked up, you still owe him. If the judge say you got to pay it, because those are two separate cases. But see, they mind don't work like that. They mind don't work like that. They be trying to get off in so many ways. Let me see what I can do to try to get off of this case right here and this case right here, but they are different cases. Dara told you got to pay that man back. You ain't paid the money back yet. So you feel like, okay, well, I can't pay him. I'm going to get him locked up. Even if you get him locked up, you still got to give him his money. Even when you get out, you still better get that money up or go serve that jail time. And in the minute you're going to keep playing and you're going to be serving those times concurrently. You're going to have 30 days here. And then you're going to have another 30 days here. And you have another 30 days here, because people don't realize when you go to jail, they say concurrent. That means you're going to serve this time. And when you finish something, you're going to turn on over and turn this time. When you finish, you're going to serve this time right here. So just get past it and leave this man alone, because he's not bothering you. And then you say, well, he being mean to his girlfriend. How you know? The word on the curve, how you know is because you stalking her. For what? Destiny, when a man leaves her or no longer with her, she can't get past that. She cannot let that go. She hold on to them however she can. She mad at every woman that's with that man. But at the end of the day, they don't want you. They have moved on. You move on. Or you don't want them. I mean, look at the point with Sonny and Moses. She don't roll she don't roll a dip in Sonny back all year long behind a man that did not want her, that had already broken up with her months in advance, and moved on and married another woman. Now LeBarrett has moved on and with somebody else, and you supposedly stalking this lady, alleged, and in my opinion, that's the word on the curve. So why can't you move on when you didn't really love this man? Because I feel like if you loved him, you would have talked about this man. And like the way you talk about Moses, you would have been talking about LeBaron like that. We ain't never heard you say, oh, I love him, and why we ain't get back together with this, that. You ain't never said that. Which you probably already know that y'all ain't gonna get back together. Ain't no way in Hello Kitty he ever wants you back. But it's crazy that cycles. Jonathan McReynolds sings a song called Cycles. And it's generational curses that just keep going and going and going. And it gets to a point where the person that's in that cycle, or before you get there, say, you know what? I got to break it right here. I don't want this curse to go to my grandkids and my kids' kids, because generational curses are lineage. It go down the line if somebody don't stop it. If somebody say, I ain't going to be that person, it keep on trickling down. So for you to know that your mother was not in your life, and she put you in the system, and your daddy had to come and save you, why would you put your son through that same thing, being that mother that you wish you might have had one day? Because it don't look good on you. Because if you say, oh, this giving me points, no, it look bad. Because everybody on YouTube and everywhere else is talking about you. And it's not in a nice way. It's in a negative light. I don't want to be in the news. I don't want to be nowhere where when they say something about me, it's always negative. I ain't heard nobody say nothing positive. Not even about your little Madonna, your little broom closet over there. Because while you spending money renting out a broom closet, you could be just getting your little folding table from Walmart, a little card and chair table set, putting in your car, going to the flea market on Saturdays, and selling your product. And then too, you was giving out free roses, the little things that roses are some little you put your little USB card, or not USB card, your phone charger card in this rose, and you put it on your cooch, and it stimulates you, and you get off with that. I don't use roses. I ain't gonna get to y'all business. My bad. I don't use roses, but I know what they are. And the money that you don't probably purchase them with, buy them overseas somewhere, you could use that to go towards that man's money. Cause somebody gonna get electrocuted or something. You gonna be on the news next, talking about Destiny Payton, the owner of Madonna, sold somebody rose and they cooch don't caught on fire. I mean, come on, why would you give it as a gift anyway? But anyway, this neither here nor there. But again, it's a cycle. And Destiny need to stop trying to be so much like Melody, but acting like Martell at the same time. It's time to stop. You too old for the mess and the drama that you put in your own child through. They don't realize that you too busy trying to hurt this person, but at the end of the day, you hurting your own child. When are you going to think about the baby? When are you going to think about his life? When are you going to think about his feelings? When are you going to think about his everything? This little boy love his daddy. But you too busy trying to take him away and trying to stop the love. You will never be able to do that. I don't understand Alabama court system. I probably never will, because y'all let these people come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and they never get anything done, but you'll let them come back. That has to stop. That has to stop. That's my prayer at this moment. Lord, when they go to court, they go ahead and get sentenced to whatever they're going to get, because it's time for them to stop being able to do it. Because as long as they keep going to court and they keep giving them a leeway to come back in another 30 days, they're going to keep doing the same thing. All they're going to do is come up with a fresh lie for the next time. It's time the Alabama court stop that. Y'all are not that busy that y'all feel like, people got to keep coming back. Because y'all small say, well, we need to have somebody to come back time and time again. Some of these people don't need to come back because they take y'all as a joke. That's why they do it. Because even listening to the Destiny lawyer It's about like, well, Martell can't never keep one, but I'm about to think at the end of the day, Caillou Maurice is a lawyer. But it has got to stop. Y'all got to realize that Kyle Horns do hook, and go ahead and hook them and move them out the way. They go to court. Judge, Your Honor, I can't come. I ain't ready yet. Can I get some more time? Yeah. Judge, come back 30 days. Judge, Your Honor. Some of these cases been going on 2 or 3 years. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. But because you got to be in your jurisdiction when you file these lawsuits, you got to be there. Because I'm telling you, I'll pick mine up and move to Atlanta somewhere. I'll pick mine up and move down to Mississippi. Somewhere close by me that say, you know, our cases are moving like that and we getting some action. But now at this point, you keeping this man away from his child. And the crazy part about it now, he said, for every day that she has kept him away from me, I want her 5 days. So that's now you feeling a little stupid because he building up time on you. The longer you keep that boy away from seeing his daddy, and he asking for 5 days, and that judge really give him 5 days, you already looking at 45. Do it again, that's going to be 45 more. Do it again, it's going to be 45 more. You crazy. But they hate authority. They hate for anybody to tell them what to do because they feel like everything I do and say is right. You can't prove me wrong. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And wrong is 2 left shoes, but you ain't going to tell them that. And at the end of the day, you sitting here with a dumb look on your face like, is that what that mean? That what they say? Y'all crazy. But that's the note to self. I had a good daddy. Let me allow my son to have that same thing. Let me move around and be the mother to my son I need to be, but let his father be this father that he need to be. Now, if he ain't doing it, that's his life. I feel it's one thing as a woman, if you got a baby daddy, whatever, that person's life is their life, and how they treat that child is how they treat that child, because at the end of the day, they got to get old one day, and they're going to need that well. And when they're going to need that water because they well don't ran dry. So it's going to be up to that water. They're going to, pour themselves over into that well. So let him handle it. Let Law, as he go through our life, decide on whether he want a relationship with his daddy, not you. You're trying to force something that ain't there. But y'all, that's all I got for you. That's my opinion on this whole situation. Like I said, we've already heard the Urban Bell article. And if you want to hear the court papers, going over there when they talk, T from TV, wonderful content creators, they got it for you. Y'all know I don't read no court papers because I ain't got time. Because my mind don't work like that. Y'all know I'm crazy. But anyway, y'all, it's Saturday. Y'all have a great day on purpose and enjoy the rest of your day.
She got the news, the stories. Come over here, no worries. If you're looking for the hot topic.